Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great fifth wheel value from Parkway RV Center. Today we're looking at a 2010 Heartland Bighorn. This is the 3670 fifth wheel. It's got 4 power slide outs, folks. The Bighorn, as many of you know, is their top of the line unit. This unit was over $70,000 in 2010. It's in exceptional condition and includes a 90-day limited nationwide warranty, and it's going to include a 138-point inspection by our certified RV techs. Folks, this is a very, very nice fifth wheel. Weighs 12,000 pounds, and folks, I'm going to tell you, if that's too much for your vehicle, you're just going to leave it set up somewhere like most fifth wheel shoppers do. We're more than happy to deliver nationwide. We've got dually diesel trucks that can take this thing anywhere you want to put it. Folks, 38 foot long. It's got 4 power slide outs, weighs 12,000 pounds, empty. You know, that's before you put your stuff in it. It's priced over $10,000 under current NADA retail on a used unit without a warranty, and this one includes a 90-day nationwide limited warranty that can be extended very affordably. All fiberglass exterior. Looks great, not beat up. The striping, the finish looks great. I mean, this has been a well cared for fifth wheel. And the most important thing about when you look at a used fifth wheel, you don't want to buy one that's been lived in like a lot of fifth wheels. This one right here has not been lived in, folks. It doesn't appear to be anyway. I mean, there's no live-in wear and tear like you see in a lot of RVs. Because literally, folks, when you buy one that's been lived in for 2 or 3 years, it's basically worn out. Because these aren't designed for just for everyday use. But I'm going to tell you, this is a nice, clean fifth wheel. It's got the alloy wheels, 16-inch tires, just like on a motorhome. 4 power slide outs. They look great. Great floor plan. Look at the striping. Look at the finish. Look at how nice it looks. It's got the optional power awning. It's got the optional second air conditioner. 50 amp service, of course. I've got it hooked into power right now. Everything's operating just like it's supposed to. Got the heavy duty fiberglass cap on the front. Notice the decals not peeling or cracking like you see in a lot of 2010 models. There's no delamination. That's a big thing to look for on any used RV. And that's something we kind of shy away from. If we see one with delamination, we let another dealer buy it. We don't mess with it. Got a nice shine to it, all gel coat exterior. You know, Heartland's the fastest growing RV manufacturer in the United States, folks. They really make some nice stuff, some very unique floor plans. And I think you're really going to like this one for the money. It's less than half price of what it costs new, with a warranty in exceptional condition, not a live-in model. It's got hydraulic leveling jacks. It's got the hydraulic slide outs, the hydraulic landing legs, I should say, not leveling jacks. That's for motorhomes. Like I said, it's got the electric power awning. Let's take a look inside this 3670 RL. Came out of the Carolinas, so it's not nothing that's been up north. You got to worry about rust and all that stuff. Folks, this thing has got an absolutely beautiful interior, folks. Really a lot of dark wood. It looks great. Got a nice, real home style feel to it when you walk into it. Like I said, it's got 2 air conditioners, which is kind of overkill. You know, I've got the ducted unit on right now. It's nice and cool in here, but I know a lot of people like that second air conditioner, but I can't imagine you want any cooler than it is in here right now. You've got a leather sleeper sofa, 2 recliners in the back, got a fireplace, got an HDTV, it's got surround sound DVD player. This is really a neat place, and if you're going to stay in one for any period of time, about a necessity, you got a little office area right here. You put one of the chairs right here. You've got plug-ins in there for computers. So if you need a place to pay your bills, keep up with everything, well, there you go. Got the table and 4 chairs, and it does extend out. Said you got a leather sleeper sofa. Everything in here is in beautiful condition. Look at the woodwork around the slide. I mean, that's solid stuff right there, folks. You can tell this is not a base model by no means. This is a very high-end model. Got the inlaid glass on the front of the cabinets. These are all solid wood cabinets. Table and chairs. It's got Corian countertops. And I love this kitchen, folks. I'm telling you, that's one thing I wish our Class A had, because me and my wife, we do a lot of cooking, and a kitchen's a very, very important thing too, especially when you got a lot of people in your motorhome. It's nice for a cook to have their own area that nobody's going to bump into them or reach around them for anything. And that's something you have with this particular model. This is really a cook's kitchen right here. First of all, look at all the countered food prep area. Tons of food prep area. Not to mention more storage than you'll ever need. I mean, I'll be honest with you folks, my home doesn't have much more kitchen storage than this fifth wheel does. Even the back right here opens up. This corner opens up. Have you a little place for your canned goods. You know, I like the fact that you're in here. You got all this extra drawer space. You got your own area here. Got the nice fixtures, the nice plumbing fixtures. You've got the Corian tops there with a stainless steel sink. The real deep one, so you can clean your pots and pans very easily. Got the microwave. It's got a nice size oven and stovetop. I'm going to tell you folks, I don't think this stovetop, I may be mistaken, but it doesn't look like it's ever been lit. So obviously whoever had this thing had this big kitchen and let it go to waste. But I'm going to tell you folks, when you buy an RV from us, we don't just give you the keys, say here you go, take the good with the bad. What we do is we actually go through a 138-point inspection, which covers pretty much everything you could think of on a fifth wheel. And of course, you know, I always recommend people for buyers too, before you make an offer on eBay or buy it on eBay or one of the other 20 other websites that we use, call ahead or email us, get a copy of that checkout sheet. You're going to be very surprised and pleased how thorough that checkout sheet is. I mean, we virtually check it. I mean, I guarantee you, if you were to come up with a checklist for yourself to check everything on an RV, it wouldn't be as detailed as the one we use. So keep that in mind, folks. That's right there is worth a lot of money. Plus, you get that 90-day warranty too. So that warranty is through CoachNet, which is the largest warranty provider in the country. Forest River uses them for all their new products, plus several other brands, and it wouldn't surprise me if Bighorn uses them too. I know a lot of the RV manufacturers, instead of having their own warranty now, it's just easier for them to use CoachNet. So great brand, great reputation. Got the 8 cubic foot, actually this may be the 9 cubic foot actually, RV refrigerator freezer, and I've just had it on maybe 45 minutes. It's already getting cold. Of course, we guarantee this to work on gas and electric. Got the central vacuum system. Got everything. I like this command center right here. Everything in one convenient area. Of course, you got your power awning, your lights, monitor panel. You got your electric and gas water heater controls right here. You got the big 10-gallon water heater, which on gas should almost give you unlimited water. Depends on how you use it. But you step up, you got a French door going into a very nice front bedroom, plus a side bathroom. And of course, you've got the big 15,000 BTU Dometic roof air that's absolutely runs and does a great job cooling this fifth wheel. I can't imagine ever having to run that second air conditioner in the bedroom, but you do have it in case you need it, because it's about 93 degrees outside right now. We're on a concrete parking lot with no shade, and it's probably 25 degrees cooler in here and dropping. So I promise you folks, a lot of people don't believe me when I tell you this. You can get a well insulated RV like this. This is a Four Seasons too, by the way. But you can take a well-insulated fifth wheel like this and get it warmer or colder than you can your own house. Believe it or not. You can actually get it colder than here. Even in 90-plus degree weather, than you can get your own home. Got a bathroom right here, and this is, I guess you would call this a side walk-through bathroom. You got solid sliding pocket doors. Got the house-style commode. So it's, you know, the China commode. You've got skylights. You got a nice glassed-in shower. Looks great. You've got vanity lavatory area. But Plus, like I said, you can always slide these doors to separate the bedroom from the bathroom. Really nice front bedroom. You got a king island bed, which is an upgrade. So you got the king island bed, still got the original bed covers that look great. Of course, there's that second air conditioner, which you'll probably never use, but it's there. And large closet in the front. Now, folks, this unit does have washer and dryer hookups. We can add one for $1,500 if you have a desire for one. A lot of people are getting away from them now because they are basically a service nightmare. In fact, I was reading in a RV Pro magazine where more RVs are now being sold, especially fifth wheels, are now being sold without washers and dryers than with them because people are getting wise to them. You know, they're not very efficient. A lot of times you have to turn your air conditioners off to run your dryer. And when it gets 90 degrees and outside, you're going to want that air conditioner worse than you're going to want dry clothes. And I've seen those things leak and cause thousands of dollars of damage to a fifth wheel because it had a leak that nobody caught in time before it did damage to the floor. So keep that in mind, folks, unless you absolutely know without a shadow of a doubt that you're going to use a washer and dryer more than once or twice a year, don't get one. Take my advice. Now, if you're going to live in it, you're going to travel the country in it, you're going to use it every week, yeah, then it might be worth the time and trouble and this extra service to have it. But if you're like most people that buy them and never use them, and folks, I'm not kidding, I've got 20-year-old motorhomes out here with washers and dryers in them that still have the plastic and the paperwork in the washers and dryers because they've never even been turned on. And, you know, if you don't have a use for it, folks, I'd rather have the storage and less maintenance and service. But, you know, that's just my honest opinion with 20 plus years of RV experience. You know, if you've got a need or just to have an overwhelming want for a washer and dryer, by all means, go ahead and get one. But they are $1,500 if you buy an RV from us. I can't sell them off the street for that. And that is $1,500 installed, by the way. At the foot of the bed, you got a big chest of drawers, big ceiling, or floor-to-ceiling cabinets. You can put a TV up there if you want to, or if you want us to, that's no problem. Just pay whatever it costs us for the TV and the mount, and we'll install you a TV if you pay for it. Of course, you got this French door. It's got a privacy shade, which is really nice. Got a dirty clothes chute in the floor, if you can see it in the video. Ooh, that air is cold. I'm going to tell you, folks, this thing has got an NADA book of over $40,000. And that's NADA on one without a warranty, without a checkout. Ours, this is going to include a 90-day warranty and a 138-point inspection. Here's the NADA. Now, folks, I'm just going to briefly touch on this. I actually had a customer almost cuss me out, or not a customer, but a buyer cussed me out because I cost him a sale because he was doing what I'm warning you about, that other for sale by owners and other dealers are doing, and that's overvaluing the NADA. You know, folks, and he did this, and a guy that was going to buy his motorhome seen one of my videos where I talk about this, and basically backed out of the sale, and he was pretty mad. So I don't want that to happen again, but I want to tell you the truth too. Folks, I don't know this for a fact, but I would guarantee about 90% of the ads I've seen on the internet that show an NADA printout are inaccurate by thousands of dollars. And let me tell you why. Notice on this right here, I don't have a lot of options on here, folks. I added for the TV, I added for the wheels, the fiberglass, and the cabinetry upgrade. We got a $40,575 average retail, $36,400 average retail base, and that's not including the warranty, which is actually worth quite a bit of money too. And what I'm getting at, folks, is I see people put these NADAs up and they have 2 pages of options. Folks, and I've checked with the NADA, I've took their online course. I'm going to tell you right now, at least 90%, I would say, or better, of NADAs are grossly inaccurate. First of all, I've seen people add for slide outs, even though it came standard with slide outs. Folks, this unit, this particular floor plan, the only way you could get it was with 4 slides. But I see people take RVs like this and they'll go ahead and add 4 slides, and that adds about $10,000 to the value, even though it's already included with the base retail. Folks, in 2010, I don't care how much money you had in 2010, you could not buy this fifth wheel without a refrigerator, without a stovetop, without a microwave. You couldn't buy it without an awning. You can't buy this fifth wheel brand new, without air conditioner, without a furnace, without a water heater. So why do people constantly add for those things that it came with from the factory? That's because they're misinformed. Folks, the only thing you add are the things that are not standard when this thing was brand new. And you can get online, you can Google 2010 Heartland 3670, and you can actually get an equipment list of what was on this thing brand new. So that's how I always check the accuracy of my NADAs. But folks, you know, I've got a $29.9 price tag on it. You can see for yourself in black and white, $40,575. That's not including the warranty or the checkout that I include for the price that's over 10 grand less. If you need to finance money on this RV, folks, finance up to $40,575 on it with approved credit. 10 grand more than you need to pay for it. Folks, you can find you a cheap truck somewhere. I've actually had customers do this, come in, buy a fifth wheel, find them a $10,000 truck, $8,000 or $10,000 truck, and just add that extra bit of money they're going to pay for the truck to the fifth wheel loan and finance it all on the fifth wheel. I get you interest rates as low as 3% with approved credit. I mean, folks, basically when you tow this thing off the lot, you've got 10 grand in equity already in it. Now take that versus going buying a brand new one and losing $20,000, $25,000 as soon as you tow it off the new dealer's lot. There's no risk in this one, folks. You can keep this thing 2 years, put $29.9 back on it if it's in the same shape it is now, and you'll get your $29.9 back out of it, even if you've used it for 2 years, as long as it's in the same shape it's in now with everything working. And folks, that's how we sell our RVs. You know, we're one of the most successful and oldest family operated independent used RV dealer in the country. You know, we've been in business 48 years. We constantly sell over 500 plus used RVs a year. But folks, we're a family owned and operated business, third generation now. We appreciate every one of our customers that come in and buy from us every year. And whether it's for the price, which is why most people buy from us, our customer service, or the way we do business, folks, it's very humbling to me personally when people come from thousands of miles away to buy from us, and they pass hundreds and hundreds of other RV dealers to come to us to buy from us, because we know every customer has a choice. And the reason why you choose us, which most of the time is because we have the lowest prices on the internet, or it's either that or it's our customer service, our business model, or anything like that. Whatever reason you choose to buy from us, folks, I sincerely thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's very humbling. You know, we're not these big greedy corporate dealers. A lot of people think all RV dealers are like them, but we're not. We don't believe in ripping people off. You know, we don't try to get rich on everybody that buys an RV from us. We try to keep our prices as fair as we can possibly be, as low as we can possibly get them. And, you know, that says a lot, folks. When you sell as many RVs as we do a year, then obviously you're doing something right. And when you've been in business almost half a century, you're doing something right. You know, these other RV dealers just give people like us a bad name. You know, they charge dock fees, they charge prep fees, they charge most RV dealers charge right around 10% in extra fees. So in other words, if you bought this thing at a big corporate dealership, they're going to hit you up with about $3,000 in fees on average, or right around 3 grand. All of those fees are 100% dealer profit, all 100% unnecessary to purchase a used or new RV. And you don't have to worry ever about paying a fee here. But folks, what I'm getting at, these other RV dealers that mark interest rates up, that charge these extra fees, that charge $8,000, $10,000 more for the same RV, they're the reason that so many people, when they try to trade in an RV, are upside down in their trade. In other words, they owe more than it's worth. That's because they went to these other RV dealers and they took them to the cleaner without them realizing it. Folks, let me tell you some of the secrets. First of all, they charge you all those fees, which are 100% dealer profit. They're rip-off fees. Don't ever pay anything but the sales price, and then of course your sales tax. That's all you're required by law to pay for any used RV, unless of course you get like an extended warranty or you get delivery. We do offer extended warranties at dealer cost, very, very affordable. This one's already comes with a 90-day warranty, but you can extend that out 3 or 4 years if you want to. And since you're buying at 10, 11 grand under book, I would at least recommend get a price on a warranty. And a lot of times, because you're so far under book, you can add the cost of that warranty to your RV loan. So for just $3 or $4 a month, you've got extended coverage. And we also offer nationwide delivery. We don't make money on delivery, folks. Now, let me emphasize that. Other dealers double the delivery price over the cost. Folks, all we do is ask you to cover our expenses. You know, whatever it costs us to bring it to you, get my driver back home, that's what we charge you, folks. We don't make money on delivery. We offer it as a courtesy, not as a way to make money. Another way we save you a lot of money that other dealers won't, we don't mark finance rates up. You know, a lot of people don't realize this, but you go buy a brand new RV, you're going to pay 4, 5, 6% interest rate. You can buy this used RV for less than half price and get a 3% interest rate. And you're probably wondering, wait, what? Something's not right here if I can buy this thing for less than half price and get a rate that's 2 or 3% lower. But folks, that's the truth. And the reason why is because these other dealers mark interest rates up on their financing. And when you figure marking one up, a lot of times their goal is to double the interest rate over what they got you approved for. That's what they're taught to go for. And that's why you go to these other RV dealerships, you pay 6, 7%, where you can come here and pay 3%. And when you figure doubling the interest rate on, of course, this RV at other dealerships is about 8 to 10 grand more, and by the time they add all those fees, it's even more than that. But by the time you figure them marking the interest rate up 3 or 4%, or whatever they mark it up, you're overpaying by thousands just on financing alone over the life of an RV loan. Folks, we can get you interest rates as low as 3%, and we can get extended terms available up to 144 months with approved credit. This thing's 10 grand under book. There's no extra fees. We get that 90-day nationwide Coach Net warranty. You get that 138-point inspection to be completed after the sale by my certified RV techs. You get all of this for the lowest price on the internet. And folks, we're family owned and operated. We don't have commissioned salespeople. We've been in business for almost half a century, and we've sold tens of thousands of RVs. I don't care how far away you live, folks. We've sold somebody in your area a fifth wheel, motorhome, or travel trailer before. We've sold in all 50 states, and I'm including multiple sales to Alaska, and believe it or not, multiple sales to Hawaii. We've sent thousands of RVs all over Canada because of our prices. We've shipped over 30 overseas to England, Italy, Australia, the Netherlands, and other countries. And like I said, these people don't come hundreds, sometimes thousands of miles away just because they like us. They come that far away because we save them a lot of money. The fact that we don't have commissioned salespeople saves you a lot of money too, because most RV dealerships use commissioned salespeople. That's a practice that's almost a century out of date. I'll tell you why. RV dealers use commissioned salespeople just like car dealers do. And this way they can keep a large sales staff on hand at any given time. They don't have to pay them by the hour. They don't have to pay them salary. I mean, these people may only talk to one person a week. And when you come in there and say you're just looking, or you're going to buy in a few months or a couple of years, that really gets them going, folks, because they know that they're going to pull out all stops to try to get you to buy that day so they can get commission, because they know when you get ready to buy, chances are you're going to buy from somebody else because they'll forget all about you. So what they do is they bring in all these sales pressure tactics that everybody hates, and anybody that's ever dealt with a commission salesperson know what I'm talking about. Turnovers, fake sales, fake trade-in specials, fake this, fake that. A lot of times they turn you over to their supposed sales manager, and I'm going to tell you a secret, folks. 9 times out of 10, that sales manager is actually just another salesperson that they buddied up with to try to close each other's deals. They call them closers. And they're even more high pressure than the salesperson you dealt with originally. And folks, the bad thing is all this sales pressure, all this buying stress, you're paying more for it. Because they don't get paid by the hour or paid salary, they get paid 25% of the gross profit as a commission rate. So that means that RV dealer has to has higher overhead than us already, has to mark their units up an additional 25% to cover the salesperson's commission. So you're paying thousands of dollars for all that stress, all those gimmicks, and all those games that these other dealers are playing. You're paying thousands extra because you have to pay that salesperson's commission by paying thousands more for the same RV you can buy here for thousands less without a commissioned salesperson, without the sales pressure, without the stress, without the finance manager doubling your interest rate, without paying $2,000 or $3,000 in fees. So folks, I don't know about you, but I think I'm going to go with a dealer like us over one of those corporate dealers that have commission salespeople. I mean, it's just, you save a lot of money, you get a lot less stressful buying experience, and you actually, since we use salary-based salespeople, my guys get paid the same every single payday. It doesn't matter to them how many RVs they sell. It doesn't matter to them as far as their paycheck's concerned. If you buy this RV or don't buy this RV, it doesn't matter to them. They get paid the same. So, that's a great concept. And when you think about it like this, you know, a commission salesperson, it doesn't work for the dealer. They don't work for you. They're in business for themselves, because they're always going to try to put you in the RV, even if it's not the one you want, that has the biggest dealer markup, so they can get the biggest commission rate. They're never going to want to deal with you, because every dollar they knock off is 25% less. It's 25 cents less in their pocket. But my guys, folks, they actually work for you instead of against you. They're here for you, strictly for your benefit. Believe me, I could get rid of all my salespeople and just strictly sell stuff on eBay and still sell a few hundred RVs a year. But I do keep salespeople here so they can help you out, answer your questions, help you with trade-ins, help you out with financing if you need it. They don't really sell because I have the lowest prices on the internet, so there's no selling involved. And of course, folks, you know, if you want to make an appointment to come look at this fifth wheel, of course, I know it's in the 90s now. It's hot here in the South. We'll plug this unit up. Give us a day or two notice. We'll plug the unit up. I've got plugs run out here to all my fifth wheels on my new fifth wheel corner, and we'll turn the air on for you. We'll have it nice and cool like it is now, so you can really spend some time in the fifth wheel, check it out, and you know, our customers love it that way. Our customers love the fact that we save them money and we don't use commission salespeople. So give us a call, 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. Thank you for watching.